Hello everyone, thank you so much for joining me here today. If you're new, I'm Amanda. Welcome to the channel where we are all about shattering the mental health stigma. And since it is Mental Health Awareness Month, I have the goal of getting 1,000 subscribers before the end of May, so make sure you make sweet, sweet love to that subscribe button before we move on. Today's song reaction has been requested by one of my lovely, beautiful, awesome, sweet, amazing Patreons. If you have not had the chance to check out my Patreon, I'm going to link that in the description below so you can see what I'm up to with my mental health outreach, submit questions for my celebrity guests, request song reactions, chat with me on monthly video calls, ask me personalized questions, and get personalized monthly pictures, among so many other amazing things. So like I said, I will link that in the description below. But today I am reacting to Disease by Beartooth. I have had a little bit of exposure to Beartooth because my son, who is now 10, a couple of years ago, got really into the song Between or In Between, I don't remember, but he was really into that. I knew part of the chorus, so I would scream. When I say scream, I mean like aggressively whisper, but I would scream to the chorus with him at the time, and we just had a lot of fun. So I liked the band. From what I heard, I'm not usually into really loud music, but I have in the past, like obviously I'm into Linkin Park, but for the most part, other than Linkin Park, that's kind of the glitch in my girly girl personality, I tend to listen to a lot more mellow things, but I do think music like this has its place. So today I'm going to react to Disease.
If I fall again, will it be the end?
Oh.
I know it's wrong, you think I'm strong, but I just pretend. Is it taking over? Will it bury me? Or will clarity become the cure for my disease?
I was gonna react to the line before that, but falling apart while I'm trying my hardest, good lord, that just kills me. That hit me so hard because it's just, it's so ridiculously hard when you think that, oh, I learned something new and I have this clarity now, I have this knowledge now, and I'm gonna be able to do better, and then you still struggle, and that's really hard to come to terms with because you think that this knowledge is going to save you, make you better, or you think that you've moved forward and you made progress, but then that anxiety or the depression kind of comes creeping back up because it never really goes away. We just learn to manage it, but a lot of the times we feel guilty when it creeps back up, and that is never good. That's never healthy to feel guilty for our emotions. But yeah, I've definitely felt like I'm just stuck treading water. So stuck on the surface, I'm just stuck treading water, and I feel like I'm not making progress, which is ridiculous. I've made lots of progress, but that's not what the shadow tells me sometimes. Oh, I could have dealt without that imagery. I've never had that specific thought of will the end make me whole again, but oh, good grief. That's heartbreaking because I have been at the point where you go, if I just ended, obviously, when I was on the ledge, I'm just sitting there going, not will this make me better, but will this make other people better? Is this what's going to end the cycle? Is this what needs to be done to end the cycle? And if you're having those thoughts, the answer is no. Just to let you know, the answer is a resounding no, but I've been at that point so many times where I've just gone, is this what will stop it? Is this the only thing that will stop the pain? Is this the only thing that will stop me from hurting other people? So I've definitely, obviously been at the point where you're just going, will the end make this, for me it was make the situation, make other people whole again, but definitely been in a place where those thoughts have come to light.
It's like holding on when my grip is lost. I still feed my insecurity when I know the cost. Is it taking over? Will it bury me? Or will clarity become the cure for my disease? I'm getting
it's interesting because, as I was saying, you think that you find something that will cure your thoughts and your struggles. And for me, for a long time, I thought it was clarity. And there is a certain degree that once you have the knowledge, you have the education, you know what drives your thoughts, how to cope with them, that sort of thing. There is a certain amount of peace that comes with clarity. It's certainly not going to be the end of the disease, but it can help a lot. But I have been at that point where I've thought, is this going to be what ends it? Is this going to be what ends it? Is this what's going to be like what gets me past these things? And there's no one thing that's going to help you cope with your disorder, help you cope with your thoughts, help you cope with your feelings. There's not one thing. For me, it was a multitude of things. That's why I created the Happiness Boost course to go over those 5 major steps I took. But it's never one thing. Just know that it's not one thing. And if you do start having feelings again, if you start having anxiety, you're human. If you feel sad, you're human. It's okay. You don't have to feel happy all the time, despite what society tells you. Imposter syndrome, right? I can't shake the feeling that I'm living a lie. I get that every day where I'm sitting there going, I'm happy now. I've overcome, so much. I'm celebrating 3 years in recovery from cocaine and self-harm next month. I've come so far, but it's all just a lie. I'm not really happy. And then I start questioning it sometimes. I start questioning my happiness. And when I feel anxious or upset over something, oh my God, how many times have I asked myself that question? Why am I feeling this way? I should be fine. I should be okay. Why am I feeling this way? Why am I having this thought? The why is not really important, guys. You're having the thought, you're having the feeling or the emotion. It's okay. You don't have to always have an explanation for it, but I've definitely felt that. And I was faking a smile just this morning because, I don't even really know. It was partially to bury the pressure, as he said, but it was also just because I didn't want anybody to ask. I had all these thoughts in my head, and I'm just going, I don't want anybody to ask why I'm having these thoughts or what my thoughts are, because I couldn't put it into words even if I tried. But when I was in the really dark part of the depression, I'd fake smiles because I didn't think other people could handle if they asked, are you okay? Or how are you doing? Or what are you thinking? Or what are you feeling? I didn't think they could handle me saying, well, I'm thinking about ending my life right now. Or I'm having these thoughts about hurting somebody because they're driving me fucking crazy. Or any of the other dark thoughts that came into my head. I felt like nobody could handle that. So I've definitely faked more than a few smiles.
Will the ends make me whole again? It's like holding on when my grip is lost. I still feed my insecurity when I know the cost. Is it taking over? Will it bury me? Or will clarity become the cure for my disease? If I fall again, will it be the end? I know it's wrong, you think I'm strong, but I just pretend. Is it taking over? Will it bury me? Or will clarity become the cure for my disease?
Ah! Ah! Love the energy. I know this was kind of the opening line, but he just mentioned it again when he was saying, I know it's wrong, you think I'm strong, but I just pretend. That goes back to the imposter syndrome where I believe that I'm a strong person, and I believe that I've come really far, but there are also a lot of things that, like I said, I fake a smile through because I don't want other people to ask. And even when I'm feeling good, it feels like, am I pretending this? Is this real? And there's a lot of second guessing going on. Even on my best days, I'm going, is this real? This seems too good to be real. And I really find myself second guessing that. And I know it's wrong. I know it's wrong to do that, but sometimes the thoughts just come up. a very distinct scream. I like it. That is supposed to be blood, right? Because it's looking more and more like paint.
It's like holding on when my grip is lost. I still feed my insecurity when I know the cost. Is it taking over? Will it bury me? Or will clarity become the cure for honesty?
Am I the only one that kind of got the imagery there of the blood on the hands, where you feel responsible, you feel this is your fault and you did this, and the blood is on your hands, like everything comes back to you. So it's just that imagery. Oh, that's what I thought of. I don't know if that was intentional. I don't know if that's what any of you thought or saw at the sight of that, but I just thought the blood on your hands. The blood's on your hands. There were so many times in my life where I was having some variety of crisis, and some person would come along and say, well, you made your bed, lie in it, or you did this, it's your fault, the blood's on your hands. I can't tell you how many times I've heard phrases like that in my life, so that's the imagery that I got when I saw that. Oh. Man, I paused like 5 seconds before the end. Sorry about that, didn't realize that the end was coming on, but wow. Love it. I knew I would. Like I said, sometimes you just need the music, and that was definitely what I needed. It's always what I need. You guys just always know what I need. I love you so much. But I know what the person that was writing this was thinking. I know the mindset they were in. I know that they've been through some things. I don't know if that was the lead singer who wrote the song or if it was somebody else in the band, but will the end make me whole again? That is the part that I keep coming back to, because I told myself when I was on the ledge, the two things that I remember vividly thinking were, I hope this doesn't hurt because I don't want to hurt anymore, and this is what's best for my son, because I believed that. I believed this would end his suffering, the suffering that I was putting him through, the suffering I was putting my friends and my loved ones through. I thought that it would end that cycle, and that's a terrible place to be in. And there are a lot of times where I just can't shake the feeling that I'm living a lie, even when I'm happy, even when I have, so many things going for me. I'm sitting there going, but am I really happy? The shadow in my mind sometimes is going, but are you really happy? Have you considered? And then sometimes my thoughts spiral, and I've gotten pretty good now about going, nope, not going there, or just, talking to her like you would a friend and saying, you know what, I appreciate you, I love you, but we're not going to go there today. Because once you start holding space for your shadow, your dark passenger, if you're a Dexter fan, whatever, it becomes a lot less scary, and when it's less scary, it's easier to manage. But I love this. I love that it hit me right in the core. It just hit me so hard. Everything about it, I'm going, yep, thought that. So I will definitely probably be listening to a little bit more Beartooth. I bet that will make my 10-year-old happy, because he hasn't listened to it in a while. Maybe it will bring up some old fond memories of us dancing and singing together. But make sure to let me know what other songs, what other artists you want to hear in the comments below. Like I said, make sweet, sweet love to that subscribe button so that we can hit that goal of 1,000 subscribers. Like and share this so other people can come here in the comments like you and share our experiences and stories, because that is how we shatter the mental health stigma. I love you guys so much. Mwah!